All I know is that Dillon Gabriel is not the answer. And Shedeur Sanders will be if he gets an opportunity. So what's happening right now is I look at Dillon Gabriel's stats, 59% completion, 171 yards passing per game, which is bottom of the barrel. This is even worse, 4.9 yards per attempt, bottom of the barrel. 4 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, which he had none, and then last game he had a couple. His QBR is second worst to only Cam Ward, 27 to 24. Pro Football Focus ranks him the worst quarterback by far in pro football. So I've seen enough, and yet Stefanski knows that over his dead body as the head coach will Shedeur get an opportunity.
Experts say Kevin Stefanski would rather quit than let Shedeur Sanders start. That's crazy to even think about. A young, talented quarterback wants to prove himself, and the coach would rather walk away. But here's the real question. Why is Shedeur treated like a threat, not an opportunity? Why does every move he makes cause drama in Cleveland? Is it ego or not hope? And fans can tell this has nothing to do with performance. It's about control and pride, not football.
So he's saying, well, I'll switch up to Tommy Rees. And I've always liked Tommy Rees because he coordinated at Notre Dame and then he coordinated for a year at Alabama. And I think he could be pretty good. But Stefanski is saying he's seeing the writing on the wall. It's not going to get any better with Dillon Gabriel. Stefanski knows Dillon Gabriel ain't it. So now if Stefanski keeps calling plays, it'll just look worse and worse for Stefanski. So he is shifting the blame. He's saying to Tommy Rees, well, you sit on the hot seat. You call him, and then I can say, well, don't look at me. It's his fault. Look, we're going nowhere slowly because of his play calling and not me. So he's just, it's a last gasp. I agree with you. His time is up, and he probably knows it, but it's the second year he's shifted blame by saying, no, I'll let somebody. It was Ken Dorsey last year, and then Ken Dorsey got fired at the end of the year, and Stefanski survived. So he's hoping this will be another shrewd move to save his job. And I'm with Akib. I don't think you can save his job.
If you check these stats, 59% completions, 171 yards a game, and 4.9 per throw, that's not average. He's being protected like a favorite. Meanwhile, Shedeur sits on the bench with the arm and vision to lead. Stefanski keeps defending weak play instead of giving real talent a shot. When you've got a player like Shedeur waiting, ignoring him is pure ego. Fans wonder if Stefanski fears Shedeur might outshine him. Because if Shedeur starts and plays great, all the excuses end. Dillon isn't the answer. Shedeur is, but politics keep him out. The coach protects his pride, not his team.
He's going to have a long career ahead of him. It's not that important for him to play week 9 in his first year when he hasn't had a lot of reps. You're going to say, that's bullshit, he can play. You guys don't know what it takes to call play in a huddle and recognize the defense and look at the front, handle the blitzes. They're going to blitz the shit out of Shedeur because they know he can't run very good. So he's got to know the blitz pickups. He got to know that's hard to do. It's hard. It's not the end of the world if he doesn't play this year. He gets another offseason under his belt, compete his ass off, start next year. Everybody can talk about the greatness of Shedeur Sanders. It doesn't have to happen week 10 of the regular season of his first year. When he's been taking no.
This whole talk sounds like another excuse to keep Shedeur benched. Saying he's not ready or needs another offseason just covers bad coaching. How can a young quarterback get ready without real snaps? You can't learn reads or timing from the bench. That comes from playing. Shedeur has already shown he adjusts fast under pressure. Saying he's too inexperienced is lazy talk. If you believe in a player, you build. Why not try Shedeur now? Great players learn by playing, not waiting. What are they afraid of seeing if he finally gets his shot?
I'm good with Stefanski sticking with Gabriel as long as you stick with him as well. You sticking with Gabriel as the guy and then saying put that on somebody else,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like, I'm good with Shedeur not playing because it gives you a year under your belt. We've seen first rounders don't play their rookie year. Give him a year under his belt. Let him learn. Let him watch all the mistakes that dude is making, that other guy made, and he's got the pedigree to be a starter in this league. Man. I mean, he got the pedigree to be a starter in this league.
I don't agree with that at all. You can't keep saying, let him sit when the starter isn't performing. Watching mistakes from the bench doesn't build confidence. Playing does. Shedeur doesn't need a full season waiting. He already has the skill, mindset, and background to compete. If he's got the pedigree, then use it. The team needs results, not delay. Comparing him to first-rounders who waited doesn't fit. They sat behind proven stars, not struggling players. Gabriel hasn't earned that trust. Why protect him at the team's cost? Shedeur is calm, smart, and strong under pressure. So why waste time? Give him the chance now and stop waiting for something that's not working.
After that, we didn't do shit. But anyway, I think a lot of times the head coach, though, the preparation needed to come up with a game plan and call plays effectively can become overwhelming, especially with all the pressure on you. And if you have confidence in your offensive coordinator, if you're on the same page, technically it's like the same person calling plays because you're actively involved in the game plan. A lot of it's situational football, red zone, third down, short yardage, first down shots, you know what I mean? So you're still active in the game plan. You're just letting them have the headset and talk to the quarterback. And maybe that is a calming feeling for the quarterback to talk to the coordinator. Maybe they'll be on the same page a little bit more. And maybe Stefanski just wants to take a step back, take the headset off, put the headset on, chew some gum like some of these other.
I don't believe that excuse at all. If a head coach can't handle calling plays under pressure, maybe he's not fit for the job. That's what being a head coach means, leading when it's tough. You can't step back when your team is falling apart. Stefanski giving up play calling isn't trust, it's damage control. He's trying to hide bad decisions. If he really believed in the plan, he wouldn't step aside. A leader owns what happens. They say it'll help the quarterback, but how can any QB feel confident when the system is broken? Why pass responsibility now when the season's on the line? At some point, he'll have to step out, not back.
Well, Coach, I completely appreciate what you say about playing quarterback because it's the hardest position to play in any sport, especially at this level. But this kid is special, and he just has a feel for playing a position. And you've seen young quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels, who just had a feel for how to play the position. Maybe he runs too much. Maybe he'll figure that part out. But it worked last year at the highest level. And if Shedeur gets the opportunity, he'll just make it work. Despite all the things you say, they'll blitz the hell out of him. This is going to happen. It's going to be going so fast, he'll slow it down in his head because he's played that position his whole life to be this. His father raised him that way. And you said he doesn't run well. He's underrated with his legs. He doesn't have Deion's legs, obviously, but he can hurt you with his legs because they call plays for him at Colorado. They call quarterback draws. They call some read option, some zone read. So I just think if you give him a chance with that run game and this defense, it'll start to pop. And if he had been the starter from day one, I guarantee you Cleveland would be the talk.
Exactly. This is true. Indeed. That's Shedeur. People say he needs more time, but time doesn't make instinct. Experience does. He's been trained for this his whole life by one of the best. Sure, he'll face pressure, but that's football. Great QBs do. He knows how to slow things down and make smart plays. He can throw, move, and lead. So I doubt him. If he started day one, Cleveland wouldn't be frustrated. They'd be making noise across the league.
That night, when he fell just through the first round, Mel threw a fit on air in a way that I've never seen him. He lost his temper on air at the NFL for what you're talking about.
Yep.
It's a conspiracy where they've all just said no to Shedeur. And then he falls through the second round, third round, fourth round, into the fifth round. And there's one wacky sort of Jerry Jones wannabe owner, and it's Jimmy Haslam in Cleveland. And he's the only one who told his people, I don't care what you think, because Stefanski said no. And I don't care what the GM says. I want him because Jimmy Haslam took Deion and Shedeur to dinner before the draft, and he liked the hell out of
Didn't
both
he say
of
that
them.
was the GM pick?
He did, but
He
you
said
got to
the
say
GM
that.
picked him.
He just tried to make it
He
look.
said that was his
Right.
pick. He tried to
No,
make
it was the
GM out of
Jimmy
it.
Haslam pick.
He said the GM picked him.
There's a lot of stuff coming out here that I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of
fellas.
conspiracy
I don't know,
about
fellas.
Shedeur, but 60% of the chat says enough's enough, play Shedeur. We know the people want Shedeur to.
This says it all. It feels like something bigger is going on behind the scenes. How does a player like Shedeur drop that far in the draft? That's not luck. Even Mel Kiper called it out live. The system isn't right. And now in Cleveland, the same politics continue. Stefanski says no. The GM avoids blame. and the owner seems to be the only one who believes in Shedeur. It's messy, full of fear and ego. Fans see it. They're done with excuses. Why is everyone still blocking this kid's rise? Are they scared he'll prove them wrong? This isn't about skill, it's politics. Fans and insiders know Shedeur